Top 10 Legendary Figures of the Wild West. In the dusty plains of the American frontier, legends were born, and some died before they could even tell their tale. Gunslingers, lawmen, and outlaws roamed a land where justice was written in lead, and courage was measured by how fast you could draw your revolver. Today, we ride deep into history to uncover the top 10 legendary figures of the Wild West. Saddle up, it's gonna be a long ride. Number 10, Wild Bill Hickok. They called him a hero, gambler, and a gunslinger. Wild Bill Hickok was as famous for his sharp shooting as he was for his sharp-style long hair, fancy mustache, and a reputation that traveled faster than a telegram. He worked as a lawman, a scout, and even a showman in Buffalo Bill's Wild West show. But his story ended in a saloon, shot in the back while holding what is now known as the dead man's hand, aces and eights. Number 9, Calamity Jane. She was tough as nails, yet with a heart big enough to nurse the sick during smallpox outbreaks. Calamity Jane dressed like a man, rode like the wind, and cursed like a sailor. She fought alongside Wild Bill, scouted for the army, and drank her way into countless legends. Whether all her tales were true, well, that's the Wild West for you. Number 8, Pat Garrett. Pat Garrett's name will forever be tied to one man, Billy the Kid. A sheriff with a badge and a mission, Garrett tracked the Kid across New Mexico, ending the outlaw's life in 1881. The story cemented Garrett as a symbol of law and order, though whispers still remain that Billy might have survived. Number 7, Jesse James. To some, he was America's Robin Hood. To others, a cold-blooded killer. Jesse James led the James Younger Gang on bank and train robberies across the Midwest. His charisma made him a folk hero, but betrayal was his undoing, shot by a member of his own gang for a reward. Number 6, Bass Reeves. One of the greatest lawmen in frontier history, and one of the first black deputy U.S. Marshals west of the Mississippi. Reeves arrested over 3,000 outlaws and brought them to justice, often outsmarting them with disguises and clever tricks. Many believe his life inspired the fictional Lone Ranger. Number 5, Doc Holliday. A gambler, gunfighter, and a dentist. Doc Holliday's friendship with Wyatt Earp made him a key player in the legendary gunfight at the O.K. Corral. Suffering from tuberculosis, Doc lived knowing his days were numbered, and he lived them as wildly as possible. Number 4, Wyatt Earp. Calm under pressure, deadly in a gunfight. Wyatt Earp was a lawman who became a living legend. His role in the O.K. Corral shootout made him famous, but his life stretched far beyond, from buffalo hunting to gold prospecting. In the end, he died quietly in Los Angeles, far from the dusty streets where his legend began. Number 3, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. Partners in crime and legends in life, Butch and Sundance led the Wild Bunch Gang, pulling off some of the most daring train robberies of the era. Chased by the law across states and even into South America, their fate remains a mystery, with rumors that they survived their last supposed shootout. Number 2, Billy the Kid. A boy outlaw who became a legend before he turned 21. Billy was said to have killed 21 men, one for each year of his life, though history says the number was likely much smaller. Quick with a smile and even quicker with a gun, Billy the Kid's myth grew long after his death. Number 1, Buffalo Bill Cody. The man who turned the Wild West into a worldwide spectacle. Buffalo Bill was a scout, a soldier, and a showman who brought the frontier to audiences across the globe. His Wild West shows featured sharpshooters like Annie Oakley, reenactments of famous battles, and Native American performers shaping how the world saw the American frontier. The Wild West may be long gone, but its legends live on in dime novels, silver screen epics, and the stories we still tell today. Which of these figures would you ride alongside? And which would you challenge to a duel at high noon? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more journeys into the untamed frontier.